Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Conservative Patriot. My name is Keith. Hope you guys are all doing well today. It's my birthday, just so you know. So I'm driving into work again, and I don't know why these thoughts happen as I'm driving. Probably because I have time on my hands and my brain just starts going into overdrive. I wish I had these thoughts when I was in front of my computer, so I can make a proper video with, little tidbits woven in there and screenshots of what I'm about to say, and just so you have a better understanding of what I'm getting at. But hopefully I can verbalize that to you guys. So we all know who Andrew Cuomo is. I know who he is because he's the governor of the state right next to mine in New York. I live in Connecticut. He lives in New York. He is the biggest hypocrite on the planet and just an all-around shady character. We all know that. And it kind of came to the forefront when COVID hit and all these shutdowns happened, and we saw what he did with the nursing homes and how he put people infected with COVID into nursing homes. That was such a genius move. Let's just put all the infected people with a very highly contagious respiratory disease into places where people are extremely subject to getting sick quick because they're elderly, their immune systems aren't what they once were, they have comorbidities, possibly, they have all kinds of stuff going on. But let's just put all of the people infected with COVID into nursing homes because that makes sense. I mean, talk about kind of like a genocidal thing to do. Jesus. So he does this, and at the very beginning, even up to like a month or so ago, he had nothing but praise for President Trump and the administration for all the help that they gave New York, and all the money and all the funding and all the equipment and all the staff. And remember, he deployed the USS Comfort all the way to New York Harbor and created all these hospital beds in the Javits Center and everywhere else. I mean, he was just non-stop. Sorry, there was a weird car driving by. I mean, it kind of stopped next to me. I thought he wanted to race. It's going to lose for the team. It's this car, not fast. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So the federal government helps Cuomo put all these beds in everywhere, thousands of hospital beds, thousands of them, because he was overrun. New York City was overrun, didn't have the room. So what's Trump do? Puts all these beds in, brings up a hospital ship with another, I don't know how many beds are on the hospital ship, a few hundred at least, and nobody used them. They didn't utilize one bed for a COVID patient, or any other patient for that matter, on that hospital ship. In the Javits Center, I think they used maybe like 40 beds out of the 1,000 that he needed, and they weren't COVID patients either. Now, I know that there was supposed to be overflow, etc., so certain beds were selected for certain cases. Anyway, he had nothing but praise for President Trump. Nothing but praise. Just wanted, the best. It couldn't say enough good things about him and his administration for all the help he was getting. Well, now that there's been a mass exodus of people out of New York City because it's fucking out of control. There are riots going on. There are businesses being looted and attacked, and he is refusing. Oh, not he, but him and the governor, de Blasio. The mayor of New York City. What a giant piece of crap that guy is. He's now telling restaurant owners that he doesn't feel that they can open up safely indoors for indoor dining. How about you let them do it? How about you let them make the decision and let these business owners open up safely. I'm in Connecticut. We have indoor dining. It's done safely. We have outdoor dining too. But as it's going to get colder very soon here, outdoor dining is going to be a thing of the past, and they're going to need indoor dining. And they're telling restaurant owners that it might not be till the spring where you can open up again fully. So you're basically saying that all the winter months, all they can have is outdoor dining? Are you shitting me? They're not going to have outdoor dining. Everybody's going to freeze their asses off. No one's going to go to a restaurant to sit outside in 20, 30 degree weather. It's not going to happen. It's all about power and control. But getting back to Cuomo, and what a stellar, upstanding citizen he is. So Trump is telling, made a statement yesterday, basically saying that he was thinking about pulling funding from cities who basically are harboring, these rioters and terrorists, and give them free reign or whatever, kind of like New York, San Francisco, all across the country. These cities are out of control. Portland, I mean, come on. So Cuomo gets up on his high horse last night and says, you moved. Why do you think the president moved out? Because he wouldn't be welcome here. You think he's going to be able to walk down the streets of New York? No. He moved out because he knows what his taxes are and what you're charging them, and then there's a surcharge for living in New York City, which I don't understand. So of course he's going to move his residents out to Florida, where it's no income tax and it's just a cheaper way of life. Things are less expensive in the South. That's just how it is. So of course he's going to move out of there. He's not dumb, but Cuomo makes it personal. Like, he's like, yeah, he knew this was coming, so that's why he moved his residents out, and nobody likes him here anyway, so you think he's going to be able to walk down the streets? He's like, you think bodyguards are going to save him, or Secret Service? He's going to need an entire army to walk down these streets, I guarantee it. Sound like a threat. I mean, the guy sounded like he was like a mafia don, for God's sakes. Come on. And you know what? I hate to tell you, Cuomo, he's a president, so yeah, he does have an army at his disposal. What a fucking joke. Anyways, that's my rant for this morning. Andrew Cuomo is a giant piece of shit. Maybe that's what I should call this video. Cuomo is a piece of shit. Can I write that on there? Will YouTube flag me? I don't know. I'm not going to write it. Maybe I'll write Andrew Cuomo is a piece of, you know what, blank, and you guys can fill it in. Anyways, have a great day, everybody, and do me a favor, always stay on the right side. Talk to you guys soon.